Okay, thank you. And how are you doing? Hopefully having a great day, enjoying this Martin Luther King Day. It's beautiful out there. The march started at 10 a.m. and it was about 50 degrees, pretty close to where it should have been. And I think we're going to be very close to 60 at noon, on our way to a high of 66. Beautiful for Martin Luther King Day. All right, let's talk about, let me switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about this weekend. Now, it's a long way off, talking about Saturday and Sunday, of course. And it looks like finally we've got some modified Arctic air that's going to push into Texas. Temperatures are going to be crucial, always is, as to what kind of precipitation we're going to see. I think this air mass is going to be very shallow. So usually when that happens, you either have just rain. If you're at 33 degrees, 34, you've got rain, no problem. If you're at 32, 31, 30, well, now you've got a problem because temperatures are below freezing at the surface. So that rain will continue to fall and then it will freeze on contact. So a couple of questions here. How cold is it going to be and how much precipitation are we going to see? Well, there's a couple of, several models that we use. This is the GFS. This is the American model. Notice this is early Saturday afternoon. By the way, if you're traveling Friday evening up to Dallas, Fort Worth, or San Angelo, anywhere north, you could have an issue with some freezing rain, snow in Oklahoma. And you can almost just look at this and see the depth of the cold air. Notice here in San Antonio, early Saturday morning, rain, let's say from Brady, San Saba, maybe Georgetown, something like that. Then the colder air at the surface gets to freezing, so you get the freezing rain. And then probably Dallas-Fort Worth area, a little sleet mixed in, and then snow to the north there in Oklahoma. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what these computer models are saying and what I think is going to happen. Saturday, it is going to get cold. There is no doubt about it. That cold air is coming in. The GFS is a little aggressive, saying that temperatures will get below freezing by the early afternoon. If that happens, then we're going to have an issue. But I don't think that's going to happen. Notice the snow there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, San Angelo. But I do believe once we get to, let's say, around midnight, late Saturday night, I think temperatures will drop below freezing at the airport. And I'm still pretty convinced that the air mass is not going to be thick enough for much more than rain. And that's why freezing rain. This computer model does have a little snow there in the hill country. I'm a little doubtful about that. And then notice how it just kind of goes away. The GFS has some freezing rain all the way through Sunday afternoon. I don't think so. I think temperatures will get below freezing Saturday night and likely stay just below freezing. And I'm talking about the airport, hill country earlier than that. Just below freezing and stay below freezing all the way through Sunday morning. And then I think the precipitation is going to let up. So in that window where the temperature drops below 32 and there's still some precipitation left, right now this is a long way out, so I'm going conservative. Maybe 1/10 of an inch accumulation on rooftops, anything elevated. If temperatures are colder, then it's a different story. So this is the GFS. Let's take a look at the European, which is also a very good computer model. We won't look at the Canadian. Canadian is super cold, and right now I'm discounting that. Okay, so we've got Saturday morning, the European. Boy, the Europeans kind of changed up a little bit. But anyway, so it's got us right on the edge. Notice we're right on the edge there, Saturday afternoon. And then as the temperatures really get below freezing, the precipitation comes to an end for the most part. And then it looks like just kind of some light stuff into Sunday morning. So again, what I think is probably going to happen, we'll get below freezing Saturday night. Most of the precipitation will be light through Sunday morning, and that'll give us about 1/10 of an inch of accumulation. That could change. So if you've got to be somewhere Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning, definitely want to pay attention. But that's the way I think this is going to play out, with maybe about 1/10 of an inch accumulation. So anyway, that's the way it looks to me. All right, let's take a look at what's going on out there. Temperature right now 56. I'm not sure what happened to my camera. 56, but the low this morning, we got all the way down to 31 at the airport. Record high is 85, set back in 2000. For the rest of the day into this afternoon, here's what you can expect. Bam. Temperatures at noon, pretty close to 60. High today, 66. And then this evening, temperatures dropping into the upper 50s with mostly clear skies. All right, let's take a look at these lows this morning. We had a cold, boy, it was chilly out there this morning. 31 at the airport, Bernie about 30, but Hondo got down to 24, Kerrville 24, Fredericksburg 24, Pleasanton and Floresville in the 20s as well, and lower 30s, Victoria 30, Hallettsville 31. It was a cold start to the day. Going to be a nice one this afternoon, though. Let's see the current temperatures right now at 11:48 in the morning. We've got 56 degrees at the airport. I think we'll be closer to 60 by the time noon rolls around, and 54 at Hondo. Okay, we've got just kind of weak area of low pressure, or high pressure, I should say, over around Houston. Winds are pretty light. They will be southeasterly this afternoon, and I think that's going to help us to reach temperatures in the mid-60s. Cold front, though, from North Texas northward. Dallas-Fort Worth going to struggle to reach even 50 for today, and it's a lot colder off to the north, as you would imagine. Single digits. If you watched any of the NFL playoff games, man, it looked like winter up in Chicago, right? And also in Boston. Temperature in Chicago today for a high, single digits. Minneapolis, St. Paul, single digits. Bismarck, 9. The way the way that the models have been and the way that the pattern has been has not been conducive to bring cold air down. But now that we've got a big ridge across the Pacific, which has been very absent so far this winter, look at that pronounced north flow from Canada into the northern plain states, and eventually it will move here. So Wednesday, tomorrow, I'm expecting for us to cloud up, chance for a shower on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, maybe a little warm up, and then here comes that cold air coming out of the northern plains. We'll move southward, and this is the European model. So I already told you what I think as we head into Saturday night and Sunday morning. Then there's going to be another little weak system that'll come in Monday morning. We'll have to watch temperatures really closely on Monday morning. That's going to be a close call as well, I think. So here's your forecast for today. Highs in the mid-60s, around 66. And then tonight we start to cloud up. Tomorrow, definitely more cloud cover. Hey, if you're wondering about pollen, we've got cedar is moderate at 360, mold's 290, and light. All right, here's your 14-day forecast. For tomorrow, more clouds, highs in the upper 50s, 40% chance of a shower on Wednesday, high 66. Little weak front comes in, Thursday 64, Friday high 70, but late in the day, here comes that Arctic air mass. We hit 70 on Friday, and then Saturday morning, upper 30s with a wind at 35 miles an hour, so that'd give us a wind chill at about 20. I think we'll be in the 30s. If anything, we'll probably just cool down throughout the day on Saturday with a chance for some showers. I think should stay all liquid on Saturday. Saturday night, Sunday morning, we'll have to watch closely. Could be freezing rain, temperature getting down to about 30 at the airport. High Sunday, only 38, so both of those days are impact days. I've got an impact day on Monday because it's going to be quite chilly with a high of 44. Monday morning, we'll have to watch really closely with that next little impulse coming across. Chance for a shower lingering into Tuesday. Next week is going to be pretty chilly, I think. Highs only in the 50s, and then we'll finally warm up a little bit, I think, as we head into the first day of February, last day of January. So we've got some cold air coming our way. Winter's not over. So bundle up, know where that big jacket is. We'll be able to fine tune this forecast as we get closer. All right, make sure to watch us at noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll be back around again tomorrow morning. All right, have a great day. Enjoy your Martin Luther King Day, and we'll see you later.